This is the liquid nitrogen freeze ray, as designed by Alex Boulay and Daniel Davis. We constructed our freeze ray using copper tubing, a thermos, as shown in the back, insulation tape, which insulates objects at very low temperatures, and some brass fittings. The freeze ray consists of three components: the thermos, which houses the liquid nitrogen, the cap, which seals it all off, and the copper tubing, which allows the path for the liquid nitrogen to flow out of the freeze ray. The copper tubing is attached to a valve on the end, which can be toggled on and off to allow for more or less pressure depending on how far we tighten it. This valve and piping system can be inserted through the hole in the cap, which allows for it to draw the liquid nitrogen out of the freeze ray. This cap was difficult to create because we had to drill through solid stainless steel to create the hole for the brass fitting. This cap system is then inserted into the thermos and sealed off by screwing it closed. You'll notice there's insulation tape around the mouth of the thermos, which allows for even more insulation and less leakage of liquid nitrogen. This freeze ray, although lacking a major component, liquid nitrogen, has been tested by running water through it and with other gases, such as blowing through one end and feeling the air come out the other. We anticipate being able to collect data of various objects after they have been frozen by the freeze ray, and we anticipate no further problems as far as liquid nitrogen and the cooling goes. We've also bought snow or ski gloves to be able to handle it in case it gets excessively cold. The physics that our freeze ray entails is mostly physics involving pressure. As the liquid nitrogen sublimates inside the thermos, the vapor released will build up pressure inside the thermos and will look for a place to go. Naturally, that place will be through the copper tubing. The valve on the end of the copper tubing will provide even more pressure and will direct the flow of the liquid nitrogen vapor as it flows out of the copper tubing. Thank you for watching. We look forward to showcasing our liquid nitrogen freeze ray.